Okay, so hi guys, I'm Lollipop and welcome back to another episode of the Sims 4 Not So Berry Challenge. So today we are back and Amelia actually just got promoted. So I did go ahead and play her workday off camera. So she got promoted to Technological Innovator. She also received the following bonuses. She received a Sim 4 test tube, a pedestal, some new clothes, and 384 simoleons, which is great. So I'm pretty sure now she's at like level 5 or level 6 of her career, which obviously to complete the challenge we need to get her up to level 10. So it's good that we're, working on her career a little bit more. So I think I might go ahead and do that and play her, her thing off camera as much as I can. Just because obviously it's going to get boring if we just keep going to work with her every single day. But yeah, so we're back. And I don't think Jesse actually had work today. He has the next 2 days off, so he needs to go and practice some music for his career so that he can get a promotion. So currently she is at level 5 of the science career. So I mean we're doing pretty well. She's got 7 days until she ages up to an adult, and obviously we need to make sure that we get everything done in her generation, which obviously, depending on, how many babies she has or which baby she has, will depend on who we want to continue in the legacy line. So it is actually Phoenix's birthday today, so we're going to go ahead and get her aged up. Obviously, there's no point in throwing her a party because she is just a baby, and to be honest, they're basically just like non-existent in The Sims 4, and they're not even like they're just like inanimate objects. They just don't even do anything. So we'll just go ahead and age her up so that she's a toddler and we can play with her a little bit more and see what her personality is like and things. So let's head on over there and go ahead and get her aged up, and let's go ahead and see what she looks like. There we go. And she's actually been born with blonde hair, which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know what Amelia's hair type was like before she dyed it mint green, because obviously her natural hair color is not mint green. But maybe she was blonde, I don't know. But this is what little baby Phoenix looks like. She looks incredibly cute. I can't wait to see what she looks like in Create a Sim. So let's go ahead and pop in there and we'll go and have a look at her. Pretty sure we also need to change her traits as well. There's specific traits that the generation have to have. So I think we'll go ahead and obviously give her that trait. So right now she'll be given the independent trait, which is kind of useful for us. But we can always go ahead and change that at a later date. But here is what she looks like. She's actually incredibly cute. I'm really happy with how she looks. Let me go ahead and turn the music on because otherwise we're just going to be sitting in silence here. There we go. Okay, there we go. So this is what she looks like. She's really, really cute. So obviously we do need to go ahead and give her mint green hair. So I don't know if I've got many choices for the babies. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give all of the kids, oh wait, not mint green, is it? It's red, isn't it? So I wanted to go ahead and give all the kids red hair, and then we can go ahead and choose which of the generation we wanted to use. So I'm going to keep their hair, all of the generations, or all of her children's hair red, so that sort of makes sense. But I don't know like how red it's supposed to be, because her generation, I'm pretty sure, is known as the Rose generation. Let me get it up on my phone actually, and I'll tell you guys what the actual name of the generation is. Okay, so generation 2 is Rose generation. So obviously we've named her Phoenix to stand for, red and, fire and things like that. But I think we're going to go ahead and give her some red hair. It would be great if I could find some. I mean, I don't mean like orange, I mean like a bright red. If we have any bright red hair. I still want to keep her looking pretty cute though. Like I don't just want to pick any hair just because it's red. Okay, so I think I've found this hair. On a side note also, my boyfriend's now moved in, so recording will be a little bit different than usual because there'll be certain times when I have to record when he's actually in the room, considering we still live with my parents, so we don't get to have a separate room or a separate office. So there will be some times when, you might hear stuff in the background, which I apologise for. But yeah, most of the time I'll record when he's out, but yeah, sometimes, he has to come home and be in the room, so I can't expect him to not be in the room. But yeah, so just wanted to let you know if you hear anything in the background. But okay, so this is what she looks like. I think we're going to go ahead and give her this hair because it's really cute. It comes in a red colour, which obviously we want to go for. So in terms of the skin, I'm thinking, the skin that I just put on her was a really, really cute skin. But I was thinking maybe we should keep her skin sort of like what her mum has. So if I go back to Amelia, what skin does she use? So she uses the Afterglow skin, and then I'm pretty sure she has a nose mask on. And she also has freckles and body freckles, and she uses the Adele nose mask. Right, okay, so let's go back and let's try and replicate that on Phoenix, because I want her to look like her mum, you know, because you know, it's just like sort of how it works when they get older. So I mean, she looks really cute with this skin already, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I managed to get her some freckles, because obviously you can't overlap skin details. So I think these freckles are really good, and she's also got a few moles on her face as well, so that is looking super cute. I can't actually go ahead and add any body moles on her until she gets older, but for the moment I think that's fine, you know, like maybe she can just get moles as she ages up and grows up slightly. So I'm pretty sure this looks good, and we're happy with this. The only thing is she has no like she has no hairline, which kind of bothers me, but it's fine. We'll live with it. Okay, there we go. So I went ahead and popped the real eyes on them, and they look really, really cute on them, so I'm pretty happy with how they look. So as I said, obviously she's been given the independent trait, which we're not going to go ahead and change, because the only traits that matter are their adult traits, so like teenager upwards. So when she turns into a teenager, I'll make sure that we set her traits up if we want her to be the monarch to the right traits that she needs for the next generation. But let me go ahead and give her a little bit of a speed makeover, and I'll speed through this section, and then I'll meet you back once I've finished.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me so alive.
Okay, so there we go. So I went ahead and finished Phoenix's makeover. So this is what she looks like. She's looking really, really cute. Obviously, I tried to keep her theme like red. So her hair's red and a lot of her clothing pieces are red to suit her like aesthetic and her generation, in case she is actually going to be the, you know, the next person in the legacy. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what she looks like when she ages up. But we need to go ahead and hop into game and go ahead and get rid of her crib and see if we can go and find her a toddler bed. So I'll meet you guys when we get there. Okay, so I finished decorating Phoenix's room, and this is what it looks like. So I couldn't really find a lot of red like objects for toddlers, but I managed to find this cute little bed with bunnies on it that kind of look a bit creepy because they've got their mouths sewn. But either way, Phoenix could just be a creepy kid, so that's all good. So it looks like she's a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna go have Amelia go ahead and grab her some food. So let's head downstairs and pop her in her high chair to give her some food. And it looks like Jesse's still downstairs playing on his piano, just working on his skill down here. So he's doing pretty well. In terms of his aspiration, he wants to play an instrument whilst inspired. So if I have him head on upstairs to take a thoughtful shower, he might be able to get inspired so that when he starts playing the piano, he can go ahead and succeed in that. So Amelia's just here feeding her little baby daughter, and oh my god, is she not just the sweetest thing? She actually looks so much like Amelia, so I'm really happy with that because she should look really pretty when she ages up. So that's always good. But let's go ahead and have Amelia start to work on a few of her skills a little bit. So in terms of, let's have a look. In terms of her skills, how's her logic skill doing? So her logic is on level 6 and her mischief is on level 6. So I'll tell you what, whilst we're here, let's go have her play on, play some chess to get her logic skill up. And then we can head on out to the town and do a bit of mischief because I'm pretty sure we need to go and clog some toilets around the neighborhood because that is also part of her aspiration as well. And of course, Jesse is wearing the signature socks in the shower. Why would he not? So Jesse wants to throw a party and also flirt with someone, that someone being Amelia, I'm hoping. But he does want to throw a party, so it would be quite cool if we could throw like a little get together at some point, unless there is a holiday at some point. There seems to be a summer barbecue. So I suppose, I mean, I know it would be a bit cramped in their apartment, but we could invite people around for the summer barbecue and just sit there and, you know, have our barbecue with them and invite people over. And, you know, we can all head out onto the patio out the front, or, you know, out onto this decking. No, it's not. It's a balcony. That's it. Head on out to the balcony and go and cook up some, you know, hot dogs. And I think that'd be a really, really good day to have tomorrow. I'm not sure if Amelia gets the day off of work tomorrow. It would be great if she does. Let me go and have a check. So no, they don't get it off of work. So she will have to go into work tomorrow, which is fine. So we'll go into work with her, and then when we come back, we can go ahead and have that party that we were looking forward to. And it looks like she's just sitting here. What's she doing? I think she's just babbling to herself. How about we have Dad come over here and actually, why don't we go give her a hug? And then we'll go ahead and play with her. And then let's see if we can sit down and teach her a few things. So if we do parenting, let's teach her to say please and thank you. So Amelia's just going to sit up here and work on her skills for the rest of the evening, which is really, really good. She does actually have a menstrual cycle in 9 days, so we will be expecting her period soon, which is kind of upsetting, but you know, it's a woman thing, so they're used to it. But I think it's going to be her first one that she actually has in the game, so that'd be quite cool because I haven't had any of my Sims actually have that at, you know, at a certain point just yet. So in terms of Jesse, he loves family-oriented Sims, and he also hates bad personalities. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. I'm glad he hates bad personalities. I'd like to, you know, think that he would. But let me go and pop that in the bin for you, my lovelies. And I think she's now getting angry. What's she angry over? Don't give me orders. And roughs up from playing. Just stop already. I've had enough of roughhousing. Oh, okay. So she doesn't like the whole roughhousing thing. Okay, well we'll just remember that for next time to not go and roughhouse her. That's fine. So encourage recent behavior. Encourage learning to say please and thank you. And it looks like she's doing pretty well, which is good. Let's go and see if we can calm her down since she is pretty angry. And then let's go and read her a toddler book since it is pretty late. Is she tired yet? Yes, she is actually. I tell you what, let's go and read her to sleep. Let's go pop her into the bed, and we'll go ahead and read her to sleep. And then hopefully that will help her improve her skills. Because I feel like she would be a super smart kid, you know, like because her mum is really, really smart. I feel like her mum wouldn't let her slack off at school and stuff. In terms of her generation, what does it say about everything? So you had everything you desired as a child, but you were always longing for more. As an adult, you had a hard time committing to relationships as you were so focused on your career. If we had a workaholic trait in The Sims 4, you would have it. You have absolutely no maternal instincts whatsoever, but you still love your child with all your heart. So, she is very smart. She's politically, I mean, because she's in the political career, she will be very smart in, you know, in that sort of case, which is really good. But she is a workaholic, so she does work for it. So I feel like she would work really hard in school as well. I feel like that would be applicable to her situation. But let's go ahead and pop her into bed and give her a story to bed. Look at her little Jimmy Jammies. Oh my god, she's so cute. I need to get like a little zoomed in picture. Look how cute she is, guys. Come on, you can't even lie. Look at her. Oh god, I'm dead. Well, I did want to have them have another baby at some point, but it doesn't really work in this tiny little apartment. So we are probably going to have to move them into another apartment, which means I'd need to completely redecorate again. I feel like I only just redecorated this apartment a little while ago. I suppose we could get rid of Amelia's, like, nerd room, but that's, like, her room, you know? Like, this is where she keeps all of her stuff, and I would like to keep it if she has, I would like to keep it if she had another, like, house. But I suppose if it isn't really much of an option and, you know, she just falls pregnant, I suppose she will have to give up her office at some point. I mean, we could always make room for it, you know, like, we could always have a desk over here, and we could always have the chess table out here, but we would lose, you know, like, all of the stuff that she has out on display, and also her elements table will have to go back downstairs again. So, realistically, you know, everything would be in a bit of a mess, but either way, I'm going to have Amelia finish getting her skill up, and then I want to go have her head on out to the mall. There should be, yeah, so we sent off all of those elements to the Geo Council, so we should have some to pop into the periodic table that we've got going on here. Hopefully we'll get a few of them, because currently we have 9 spaces left, I'm pretty sure, so we're not doing so well in that department, but looks like little Phoenix is actually just sleeping, so she is good. I hope Dad went ahead and tucked her in. And then why don't we have Jessie go and join the game of chess, and hopefully that will help Amelia build her skill a little bit more. So let's have her go pop on over and do that. There we go. So she's got her skill up. So we can have her stop doing that now that she's at logic skill level 7. There we go, we'll have them both stop doing that. And Jessie, why don't we get a little bit of laundry done? Let's go ahead and add everything to the washing machine, just to get it out of the way so we don't have to worry about doing it later on. We would like to have the weekend to ourselves. Obviously Jessie does work on the weekend, but it would be nice if we could have Amelia not have to worry about the washing and just sort of chill out, and we can go and do our own thing with her. But she's going to go ahead and grab the Mal. So what do we got in the Mal? Oh, we've got loads of different stuff. Okay, let's head upstairs. So we've got 2 of these elements. These ones are Wolfium. So let's go and see if they pop in. I think we already had a Wolfium in there, so it won't. Yeah, it won't place. So that's sad. Okay, let's try Oxypin. No, looks like we already had that as well. Okay, Oxypin. What's the orange one? Oh my god, why does it keep scrolling down? Foz, no, why, please, somebody tell me why it keeps moving. Oh my god, what's happening? All these people, they're aging up. Oh wait, it's because, okay, well, let me just pause it because they've all gone to bed. Okay, so, Foz phone, there we go, we got one, good. We already tried Oxypin, we already tried that, Kritaku. There we go. Kritaku's in. Lovely. Plumbobus. Another one. Great. Look how well we're doing. Syndromium. Okay, perfect. Okay, so even though I couldn't name any of those elements, we've now only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements left to go before we've completely finished this. So we're doing really, really well. So I suppose we can just go ahead and sell the rest of these because we're not going to need them anymore. I just want to, like, definitely double check that nothing can be used because I don't want to sell anything and have it actually be, like, useful to use. And that one we've already tried. Okay, there we go. So we're all finished with her. So it is now the morning and we have to head on off to work with Amelia. So let's go ahead and wake her on up. we'll have her head on downstairs and grab some food. So I'm pretty sure there was already some leftovers that Jesse made earlier. And as Jesse got the day off, he has, so he can sit in with Phoenix, you know, have a bit of daddy and daughter time. I feel like, you know, Jesse and Phoenix would have a really, really good relationship. Just from what I've seen so far of him taking care of her, they seem to have a really, really good bond. More so than Amelia. But I would like Amelia to have to have more time with her daughter. But she's, what are we doing? Why are we sitting out here? But obviously she is always busy with work. So hopefully she'll be able to retire at some point. So we won't have to, you know, worry about her, going to work all the time. But obviously that'll be when she gets old and wrinkly, and yeah, that's long in the future. So let me go and get her ready for work, and I'll go ahead and meet you guys once we arrive. Okay, so we just arrived on to work, and it looks like it's just a standard day, so that is pretty good. So first thing she wants to do is go and have a thoughtful shower, because she didn't actually get a chance to shower before she come to work this morning. So if there is a shower over here, we can have her go and do that. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing one. I mean, unless the toilets are actually downstairs. Oh, there is a shower. Okay, perfect. Go and take a thoughtful shower. Hopefully, she'll have a breakthrough while she's doing that. So she does need to have her 9th breakthrough, and that is one of her goals for today. So she also wants to brainstorm on the invention constructor, which again is the chance to have her other breakthrough. So let's have her sit on in the shower, see if she can get that last breakthrough. We also need to observe the sky, which I think we do on that thing, this thing over here. No, that's not what we do. Maybe it's the big, oh yeah, that's a microscope. We want a telescope, okay. Just ignore me. Is there something on the roof? Yes, there is. Okay, so we come over here and we can click observe the sky. She can spy on the neighborhood. Definitely like Amelia. I mean, she's like a little trickster, isn't she? So there we go. So she's finished talking to Kendricks. What a name. I mean, it's not as bad as our BitLife name. What was his name? Willie. What was his name? Oh no, I've got to get his name up now. This is, if you guys haven't seen the BitLife challenge, or like BitLife Controls My Sims, you guys need to go ahead and check that out, because it's honestly a hilarious challenge. And the name that we managed to pull in this game is a joke. Like, our dad's name, I kid you not, is Willie Cobbledick. What a name. How unlucky could you be that your parents named you that, honestly? They really didn't think that through, did they? Anyways, we'll have her observe the sky. It looks like she actually had her 9th breakthrough. So she now knows how to make a cloning machine, which can make us quite a bit of money. So I think as long as we can do that today, we can go ahead and grab her the cloning machine. We can start cloning things and selling them. And that way we can get a little bit of money and maybe move out of our house, move out our apartment into a house that's a little bit bigger. Because I feel like, as I said, like Amelia would move into a cottage as she got older. Not necessarily now. I feel like she's like in like the contemporary idea. But definitely once she gets old, when we move on to the next generation, she'll definitely have a cute little cottage, and her and Jesse will just sort of live on up there. Okay, whatever. We'll just move on and we'll do something else. Next up is the Rose Perfume Serum. So for that, she needs 1 rose. Now, from what I remember, she actually had a few roses in her inventory, but maybe that was Jesse's inventory. Yeah, I think it was. Right, to be able to get around this, because our plants aren't actually growing, I'm just going to go ahead and buy the rose. It's only 144 simoleons. To be honest, it doesn't really matter too much. So let's go have a synthesize the rose perfume. See if we can try and complete as many of these tasks as possible, because I do really want to have her like rank up as quickly as possible, because level 5 currently is not the greatest. Like, we haven't been focusing that much on her career. We've more been focusing on her skills. So her career hasn't really been a priority of ours, but we can focus on that now. But I don't know, you guys will probably get bored if I just keep doing that over and over, so I didn't really want to do it. I didn't really want to do it on screen all the time. But let's go ahead and have her drink the rose serum. Hopefully it's not tainted. And it's like, okay. Right, go ahead and drink it, and if something happens to her, I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, I think it actually worked. Did it work? She's feeling pretty flirty. Yeah, from the looks of it. Amelia's feeling hot. Hot as in hot and bothered, but also hot like actually setting things on fire. Wow, that's some serious stuff. Okay, next up is to invent the device. Invent the cloning machine. So let's go and have her do that just before her workday finishes. I think she's got an hour and 6 minutes. Hopefully she can get that made in this time. So she finishes work at 7 p.m. So if we can get it finished, I won't have to extend her workday. If we get a little bit too close to the timer, I might have to extend it. No, I don't think she's going to do it in time. No, she won't. Okay, let me have her stay late so we can finish inventing this construction device. And then that way, once we've got the cloning machine, we can just clone everything and sell it, basically. There we go. Okay, so Amelia invented a cloning device. What can she clone? Drag the cloning machine off the invention constructor and then drag things onto it and select clone object. Okay, so what would we want to clone that would be worth a lot? Has she got anything in her inventory that's actually worth a lot, that's worth us cloning? Hammonite, turquoise, Utranium, decorative eggs. That satellite dish is worth 500 simoleons. Could she clone the satellite dish? A valid item must be placed on the cloning machine. What about on that bit? No, she cannot. Okay, right. Let's try something else. Okay, let's just try something small just to give it a tester. Let's try... what was the most expensive one? I think it was the blue one. No, it was the red. It was the purple one, right? Oh, there wasn't much in it. Okay, fire opal. Right, so you put it on there. We click clone object. Girl, why are you always sitting up here? Get down. Oh, now it works. Okay, now she finished observing the sky. Sure, okay, sure. Maybe you have to do it at night time. Maybe that was what the issue was. Right, let's go and have her head on over here. And did she do it? There we go. And we have 2 fire opals. Perfect. So we can just go ahead and sell one and pop the other one in our inventory. So that was an easy 84 simoleons. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in our inventory and take that home with us because we can just stick stuff on it and keep selling it. So I know it sounds a little bit cheaty, but it is an object in the game that she invented herself. So if we could go ahead and buy something that was, you know, that costs a lot, we can just stick it in the invention constructor, sell it, clone it, and then sell it, and then clone that object, and then sell it, and then clone it, and then sell it, like a, you know, like a repeating subject. So that should be good for her. So she earned 843 simoleons, which is super good. We should be able to get moved out of our apartment soon as, because I do want to have her have more children. I don't want to have her get pregnant just yet. I want to have Phoenix age up to at least like the end of her toddler / child. I kind of want Phoenix to be like the oldest, and then hopefully we could get pregnant again. I mean, we never know. She might not be able to get pregnant again, but I did want her to have a really, really big family. Girl, what are you doing? But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this episode off here because I've actually been recording for like nearly 50 minutes now. So I should probably go ahead and end it. So as always, if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like on the video, and if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get around to them as soon as I can. And if you are new, it would be awesome if you could subscribe because obviously it helps our little family grow. And if you just want to ding the little notification bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get notified every single time I upload, which means you'll never miss one of my uploads. And I think that's everything. So as always, I love you all, and I'll speak to you in the next episode. Bye, guys.
I choke you down just like a